The Chicago Cubs are building something special. Their farm system's already loaded with young talent, but one name is rising to the top of baseball in general, and that is Matt Shaw. He's got power, speed, and versatility, but what makes Mr. Shaw truly special? What's his secret weapon? Because he does have one. Let's break it all down. Before we get into why Matt Shaw is a future star, let's rewind and tell you a little bit about who he is and what he already brings to the table. Shaw was drafted 13th overall in 2023 by the Cubs after dominating in the Big Ten at Maryland. He slashed .341, .445, and .697 in his final collegiate season. Good for an OPS over 1,100. Oh, and he also hit 24 home runs and swiped 18 bases in the process, showcasing power and speed all in one. Scouts raved about his bat speed and approach, but college numbers don't always translate to the pros. Obviously, the big conversion is not only the rigor of the competition, but switching from that aluminum bat to a wood bat. So how did Shaw handle professional pitching? Let's move on to the immediate pro success. Most players need time to adjust in the minors, right? But Shaw, he didn't miss a beat. And in lieu of recent news that he's joining the Cubs at the Tokyo series, it's officially taken him less than 2 years to make the climb through the minors all the way up to the big leagues. In just 39 games across 3 levels in 2023, Shaw hit .357 with a 1.018 OPS, launching 8 home runs and stealing 15 bases in the process. That's not just good in that sample size, that is elite. And the numbers show you he's got the tools to back it up. Then we fast forward to last year, where he got his licks in at the AAA level. Still hitting around .300 in Iowa and mashing the ball with 16 extra base hits in 35 contests. Shaw made it clear that his major league debut would be fast approaching. His 90th percentile exit velocity sits at just over 105 miles per hour, meaning he can hang his hat on hitting an absolute rocket well above the triple digits 10% of the time. The Maryland alum's average exit velo sits closer to 91 miles per hour. He doesn't try to force his power either. It's a smart, compact, efficient swing that leads to line drives to all aspects of the field. He sprays it everywhere. His contact rate, one of the best in the Cubs system as well. And his bat speed, while we don't have an official number on that yet, in his minor league experience, scouts consistently rave about just how quickly he can get through the zone, allowing him to drive the ball with authority. One aspect to keep an eye on if we're going to nitpick Matt Shaw is that pull rate. He pulls the ball at 36% of the time. If he can get ahead of pitches, time them up a little bit more, maybe we see the home run numbers rise. They still haven't been that bad so far in his professional baseball experience up to this point. The secret to Shaw's success, what this video is about, it all comes down to his advanced approach at the plate. Now you're thinking, what? Shouldn't he be an athletic freak? Shouldn't he have a certain tool he's really good at? Well, he's really good at hitting, but unlike most hitters, Shaw doesn't chase bad pitches. He is extremely mature. He looks like a seasoned vet out there, despite being in his low 20s. Matt Shaw has an elite understanding of the strike zone, which means he forces pitchers to throw his pitch. And that's extra important if we do implement the ABS system full time. And when these pitchers finally put it into the zone, he does not miss. Shaw has a short, compact swing, but he still generates elite-level power. His ability to adjust mid-at-bat and drive the ball to all aspects of the field makes him an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers. Now, power and patience are both great attributes, but another reason the Cubs love Shaw so much is his versatility on the defensive side of the baseball. He's played shortstop. He's gotten some time at second base and third base, meaning Chicago has plenty of options for how to fit him into their lineup. Now, context for what the Cubs infield looks like currently, they've got Dansby Swanson and Nico Hoerner up the middle at shortstop and second base. Hoerner already has 1 Gold Glove. Swanson has 2. Michael Busch tore it up at first base after coming over from the Dodgers organization in the prior offseason. His first season with Chicago was remarkable, although first base was never really in the cards for the Cubs' strong infield prospect in Shaw to begin with. So that leaves third base. And after a chaotic few weeks that just settled not too long ago, it looks like Shaw has a red carpet to the position. The Cubs were in the Alex Bregman sweepstakes, but the Red Sox gave Bregman the best offer on a $1 per year basis, and he took said offer. That leaves the hot corner wide open for one of the best bats in affiliated ball. In conclusion, Matt Shaw has everything you want in a future star. Elite bat speed, a great approach, and defensive versatility, although it seems like he'll be over there at third. And after all the shuffling around in the infield these last few years, it looks like the Cubs could finally have an infield that they can stick with for a while. Assuming 2025 is the year where Matt Shaw spends some decent time in the majors, what do you think his stat line will be? I want to hear from you in the comments section below, as well as any of your video suggestions. Drop those in the comments too. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.